Well, hello, Tina Tubers. What's up? What's up? I'm going to lunch with Debbie, and I'm getting to be a real old lady. I just washed under the pits, threw my clothes on from yesterday, changed the underwear, changed the socks, and away I go. Put some of the dry shampoo. Not that it matters because you can't tell what my hair looks like, but if my hair had a greasy smell, I don't like that. So I did that. I think I missed another day of my Zoom meeting for Whatnot selling. Sorry, Dottie. I'm getting there. You guys, this is me. I get so involved in the mornings, and I get up as early as 5, sometimes 4:35, 6. Today the dog slept in until 6, which was amazing. There's that Wordle game that New York Times has that people play, and then you can post your results on Facebook, which I do. I don't post a whole lot. I post the dog once in a while. But anyway, I did $1 prescription a week so that I could play there's several things they have in games. There's a mini crossword, there's a large crossword puzzle, there's what do they call it? Connections, where you have to group the words, 4 words into a group, and there's 16 words, and they get you. Like they try to trick you. But so I played that game, and then I play tiles, which is you have to pick out these tiles and match them, and they have 100 different things inside each tile. Whew, that gets a little weird, but I love all that. And then there's a box where you connect the letters to make words, and they say you have to match all the letters and you have to do it within 5 words or 4 words or 6 words, whatever they say. So to me, that's fun. So I don't know, just trying to I just love it. And then I get into the jigsaw puzzles. Now, am I cleaning? No. And then I get into YouTube. I'm a total slush. I'm not, I don't know. So, but I gotta make a little bit of a change so that I can take about 35 pounds off of my body. I'm laughing, it's not funny. But I could cry, and I'm not going to cry, because I've done this to myself. I've talked about this over and over again, but I've just been in this mode that I've been staying. I think it's also the last 2 weeks I've really been confined, and this is when I got into all the extra games, jigsaw puzzles, all that stuff. I've been wanting to keep the dog confined and quiet while he had the stitches in and no cone on, because he's quite a maniac. And the day after I took his cone off, he was jumping and going nuts. So keeping him contained was a big deal. And so I think I've told you, he starts barking and screaming if I'm not sitting right there in the same room next to him. So he goes from his pen into his stroller, his pen to his stroller. I have not let him loose in the house since before he had his surgery, since he was, raising his leg and peeing everywhere. So we're going back to square one with training, and we'll see how he does. But I don't know if I told you this, but I said to the girls, the doctor doesn't even come in and take the sutures out. I guess that's the way of medical now. I'm just not used to it. So anyway, let's see. The girls, I go, you might want to muzzle him. She goes, you think he's going to get upset? I go, yeah. Like, he doesn't like to be fussed with, and taking sutures out it doesn't feel great when you're pulling, and especially with somebody as nuts, maniac as he is. So he did pretty good when they were first trying, but of course they get stuck and they go to pull and he screams and he's kicking, and so they go get him a muzzle, and he really screamed. It was ew. Because the one got stuck, and then she had to get the tweezers. It's like, well, I don't know what they expect. I know you can't put him to sleep, take the sutures out, but I wish I wouldn't have been there. So then he's been great. So I think this weekend I'll give him a bath, and but I've just been loving on him, and he's, It's just like having a baby. They are so adorable when they're sleeping. When they're awake. No, not really. I love them. So anyway, like I said, I've been going down the rabbit hole, and there is a girl that I love down the rabbit hole that she does everything. She does crime, but she's done a lot of Scientology, which she got into that group, not as a Scientologist, but somebody that likes to uncover scoop. And there was a scoop on one of the guys that was kicked out of the off the board, Aaron Smith Levin, whatever. Anyways, there was a big scoop, and she interviewed him. She was the first one to interview him for him to tell his side of the story, and it was emotional. It was good, and I like Rabbit. She's been investigating the 3 guys that died in the backyard in Kansas City that were at their friend's house watching a game. What? And the guy slept for 2 days, didn't notice they were dead outside and hadn't moved their cars. What? Ew, and one guy was sitting up in a freaking chair. They all froze to death. I don't know if they had their pants off. I don't know. Something's bad. You know, then you go, well, did they all try and do a little doobie and it was laced with fentanyl or whatever that killer is? You know, could be. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Also, guys, I think I'm turning into one of those women that doesn't dress her age. Basically, I'm going for color because in the winter, I don't know, I've always been one that wore black and brown, and so if you could see these leggings right now, you would die. I have to get really long shirts to cover the big gut and the flat ass, but it's starting to pooch out because the fat has nowhere to go. It used to be flat, but now it's going to be like this. It's disgusting. Anyway, I don't know what it's going to take to get me on the bandwagon again. This is my problem. It takes me longer and longer once I fall off the bandwagon to get back on. Oh my God. So, I wish I could stick my leg up in the air and show you, and I might just do that. I don't know. These, oh my God, these roundabouts. Do you guys have them? Letty, when you drive, I don't see any roundabouts in your area. Oh, I see. They got these big flashers on for pedestrians. I didn't even notice them. So Debbie and I will probably talk about our trip in September to Michigan, Mackinac Island, going to the University of Michigan game against Arkansas on the 14th or the 13th. I don't know which. I think the 13th is his daughter's reception. And let's see. I need to call her and talk to her. Gosh, I got to take her a gift. Okay. I'll get all that right. Oh, she's such a beautiful girl. And thank God she found the right guy. She left a relationship that was terrible, and she'd been in it for way too long. And I'm just so, so grateful that she got out of that bad one. And because she couldn't be any sweeter or prettier or smarter. So I just am delighted and looking forward to being at her wedding with her papa, with her dad, their crazy dad. Anyway, I like the weather. It's, what is it, 69. It's only supposed to be a high of 70 today, and that's fine with me. I mean, that is so okay with me. You would think, of course, it is season here, but you would think it was Christmas at this stupid mall. It's not even a mall. It's a, what do you call these places that have stores on each side? I don't know. So we are probably going to end up eating outside because Debbie likes to eat outside even when it's freezing or when it's hotter than Hades. And I don't. Now we're both overweight, and how she can take the heat, I don't know, because I certainly can't. So what? I wonder whose temperature is off. Hers or mine? Probably mine. Probably mine. Okay, so I think what I'll do is park right here. And I'll see you guys later. I never can remember where I park. Can you? Okay, can you guys see? Let me see if I can show you these pants and shoes. Check the pants and check the shoes. Oh my God. I'm going to close the video for today. Remember, be good to yourself, be good to others, and God will bless your efforts. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.